Greetings, everyone. Peace, love, light to you all. Say welcome to you all. Brother David Corey, honor. Welcome to everyone that's going to be watching. I'm not going to make this long. I'm going to make this fairly quick. Uh, the other day, Brother Sly posted a quick video on his platform of a lady speaking on the vaccine. It was it's about probably what, 10-second video, right? Now, she said something. When you are, these people have a way of telling you without telling you, okay? You could call it a warning or, their double speech, their wordplay, they play on words, all right? Now, I'm going to play this video. I'm going to play the audio from the video, okay? And this is coming from Super Slide 75's channel, okay? Or here, his other platform is called Individually Flawed, all right? So that's Super Slide 75 and Individually Flawed. That's his other platform, okay? Now, I'm going to play this audio, and I want y'all to listen, all right? Because it's important. The play on words that they do to you guys, because most people aren't going to say, I wonder why she chose that choice of wording. I wonder why that specific word, and she kept emphasizing on that specific word. Okay, and this looked like it was a major I don't know who this woman is. This like was a major press conference because a whole bunch of suits behind her, right? Whole bunch of suits behind her. So let's play this. Like I said, this is not going to be long. It's going to be fairly quick.
I'm not asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up all of the ingredients in the infusion. I am sticking out my arm and I am taking the infusion.
Now, let me run that back one more time. One more time. Rewind and come again, selector.
I'm not asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up all of the ingredients in the infusion. I am sticking out my arm and I am taking the infusion.
Now, folks, why didn't she say vaccine? Why was she just saying infusion? I'm not asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up the ingredients of what's in the infusion. I'm sticking out my arm and I'm taking, well, kudos to you. Kudos to you. You go do that. Right? You go do that. You go stick out your arm and you take the infusion. But now let's get serious and show you that vaccine and infusion is not the same thing. Okay? A vaccine and an infusion is not the same thing. Come here. What's wrong with you? Come here. Come. Let me see your face. Let me see your face. Let me see your face. Scruffy face. All right. Get out of here. You good. All right. So let me pull up the dictionary and then we're gonna screen share. Okay. This is all people have to do. Listen to when these people talk and fact check them or research on what they're saying and why they emphasize on some words, right? All right, so let me hit the screen share. Let me hit the screen share. Because automatically you're thinking, oh, she's speaking about vaccine. That's what she's talking about. You know, she's talking about the COVID vaccine. Yeah, okay. Now, infusion, because this is the word she kept using. This is the word she kept using. A liquid extract obtained by soaking in water. A pouring in, that which is poured in. From Old French, infusion, injection. Directly from Latin, a pouring in, a watering, noun or action, past participle, stem, of, to pour into, infuse. Let's scroll down. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, they took it off. Oh, they took it off. But I screenshot it. Hold on. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I screenshot it. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Okay, so let's go to infuse also. To pour in, introduce, soak something in liquid. From Latin infusus, past participle, infundere, to pour into. Pour out, press in, crowd. Let's see if it's here. Related words. Okay. Meta virtue about origin meaning. Oh boy. All right. Let me get it. I don't know why it's different on here, but I just screenshotted it from my phone, and it gives you another extended definition of what this thing means. Let me pull up my screenshot from my phone and get it over here, right? Because we're going to drive this home. Okay. Oh, no, let me send it to myself real quick. And then, yeah. Then I'll pull it up. Tell you, man, this play on words. This play on words. Okay, give me a second. Give me a sec, family. Let me go pull it up. See, this is why it's good to screenshot stuff. All right, some of y'all probably know that on your cell phones now, when you try to screenshot from certain phones, that you're being blocked from screenshot from Google. But when you're not using Google and you use a different search engine, you're able to screenshot. Let's hit that. Give me a sec. Let me go into my mail. Pull the screenshot up. Come on. Excuse me. Come on. Almost there. Okay, I got it. All right. Now let me hit the screen share back. Let me make sure this pops up. What? Okay. Come back to the screen, share. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see the screen share clearly. Okay. Because we ain't playing no games here. This is some real sinister stuff. See, they know a lot of people are not properly educated, or some people, again, like it was George Bush that said, I think it was either senior or junior that said, put it in books. Put it in books and black people won't get it. Right? Meaning that we don't read, nor do we research anything, right? For those who identify as black, right? But anywho, I'm gonna try to clear it up the best I can, right? Okay, so this is the same Etum website, all right? The same Etum website, okay? The whole setup. Now we're gonna scroll. This is where they will have the extended definition. So I don't understand why they didn't have it, there now. So again, here where it says infusion here, a solution obtained by steeping or soaking a substance, usually in water. Now, people, if a lot of y'all know how to make tincture, if I'm pronouncing it right, anyway, that's also another way to make homemade medicine, right? You soak stuff either in water, alcohol. You boil it out till you get to the components of the herb that you're looking to get. These are infusions, organically made medicines. Okay. Here again, down here, infusion, the process of extracting certain active properties, and this is important, properties as a drug from a plant by steeping or soaking, usually in water, but alcohol also, like rum, vodka, these ones that's like 75, 90, 120, 150% proof, yeah, gets the job done. Infusion, again, medicine, medicine, the passive introduction of a substance, a fluid or a drug, or a electrolyte into a vein or between tissue as by gravitational force. Okay. There was another one. More bugging. Did I? Where is it? Okay, and this one is the act of infusion or introducing a certain modifying element or quality, right? But the main meaning of infusion is to soak. Like, so if you have aloe leaves, or if you have what they call it, soursop leaves, and you want to get the medicinal benefits from out of it, you're going to soak it, right? You're going to soak it in a form of a solution, either tincture, or you're going to boil it. You know what I mean? Mixed with some form of oil or tincture or something to pull those elements out of it. And you're not just going to soak it for a few hours or a few minutes. You're going to soak it for a few days, weeks, even, right? If you want it to be real strong. Okay. Now, as you see, it's speaking on pulling a drug from a plant. That means it's a living thing. You understand? There was another definition that I had. Let me see if I have it here still. Right? It broke down. Oh no. I think it's in vaccine. Let's go now to the definition of vaccine. Okay. And let's break this down. Right? So when you hear them saying stuff like this, let's play back the audio again. Just one more time. One more time. Right? Play back this audio. Again, this is from Super Slide 75's platform. This is from his backup channel called Heavily Flawed. Right? That's HEVILYFLAWED. Okay. So let's play this back.
I'm not asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up all of the ingredients in the infusion. I am sticking out my arm and I am taking the infusion.
All right. And you had all those fools behind her. Now, it's her life. It's her body. She could be ignorant and do what she wants with it, what she wishes to do with it. If she wants 200 men to run a train on her, she can do that. It's hers. You see what I'm saying? But this goes to show you that they're paying attention to what we are doing. And when you start seeing people coming out on the mainstream media talking about they're not asking what's in the infusion, that's because a lot of people are now doing their investigations, asking what are the ingredients in the vaccine, because they're supposed to give full disclosure of what's in a vaccine. They're supposed to do it. Okay? So if her thing is she's not asking what's in it, she's just going to take it, well, then I'll piss in a vial and soak it up with a syringe and inject it in her arm. If that's the case, you don't want to know what's in it, right? Here's some hot piss for you. If that's the case, if that's her way of thinking. But you see, I'm not a medical doctor, and I'm not telling anyone out there to go do that, right? But anywho, now let's go and look up the definition of vaccine. Let's see. Give me a sec, because on my phone, I pull up on my phone, and when I'm pulling up on this desktop, it's two different follow-up definitions, right? It's like, I don't know why it's doing that. But I'll screenshot it and send it back to myself. But let me hit the screen share here for y'all. Right. Okay. So for vaccine, it's matter used in vaccination. 1846, French vaccine, noun, adjective, Latin, vaccina, vaccinus, pertaining to a cow. You understand? Pertaining to a cow. So vaccines, all vaccines, all right, have animal parts in it. Okay? So even when they say, oh no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. All you have to do is know the medical language of what's in the vaccine and go research those terms that they put in the vaccine. And when you research those and you get to the etymological root of those words, you'll see that it's just another way of saying animal cells that's in there. All right. So when they're telling you mRNA, and it has mRNA that we're going to inject in you, right? Where did that mRNA come from? Because animals have mRNA. Other human beings have mRNA. Plants have mRNA. So whose mRNA are you injecting in me? You understand? And how medicine is supposed to work is if you're going to cure someone, chances are you have a strongest point of receiving antibodies or immune buildup particles that comes from a family member rather than a stranger. So if you're going to create a cure for someone, it should come from the cells of that family member because they share the same DNA. You don't go to, I live in New York. All my family is in New York, but you bypass my entire family and you go to Adam in Ohio and take his DNA and want to inject it into me. But you didn't tell me Adam's medical history. I don't know Adam's medical history. I don't know if he's allergic to anything. I don't know if he has any underlying ailments, meaning diseases that just didn't come to the forefront. It's sleeping in his body. You see what I'm saying? Like these things, folks, man, telling y'all, these people, here we go. Pay attention. She didn't say vaccine. She didn't say vaccination. She said infusion. And in the infusion, wake up, y'all. Now, here, vaccination. This is what I was looking for. 1800s, used by British physician Edward Jenner. In 1749, 1823, the technique he publicized of preventing smallpox by injecting people with the similar but much milder cowpox virus. You understand? So this is nothing new when we try to tell you what they're doing is injecting another virus in your body. They tell you that, oh, it's dead cells. It's dead. It's not alive. It's dead. But we need it to boost the protein in the body. How is something dead going to boost protein or anything living in my body? The thing is, it's not dead. They put it to sleep. It's dormant. And at any time, if they want, they can wake it up by altering certain atmosphere, by altering the atmosphere around you, the radiation outbursts of technology that they put out, like 5G. Okay. By when you go back to the doctor and last year you took one vaccine, but this year is a different vaccine that you're taking. It's a new one now, right? For the same thing, because the virus supposedly mutated because they injected the virus in you. All it was doing was being dormant. It has a date and time where it's supposed to wake up, and it wakes up. Some of us have strong immune systems, so the body's consistently fighting it off. So they don't wake up. But the minute you're in a stressful environment, economic shutdown, job shutdown, can't go to work, children can't go to school, you lost your job because the economy shut down because of a pandemic, right? Now you're stressed, and that virus that they previously put in your body that was dormant is now waking up. Now you have all sorts of symptoms that you never had before in your entire life. Now you're having it. You could be 70 years old and just not catching asthma. You never had asthma before, but now you have it. You ate peanut butter all your life, and here you are, a big 70-year-old. Now you're allergic to peanut butter. You're allergic to most plants and animals out there, even though you're a person that always had a dog, a cat, a bird, whatever. Okay. Now let's keep going though. Let's read it. Let's read this. 1800. This is why the Stanley Plotkin position that I'm posting on the podcast site. It's important because he's one of their world-renowned virologists. Okay, he's like the godfather of this whole vaccine shit. All right, so he tells a lot in that 12-hour deposition, but it's broken down 40-minute, 40-minute, 40-minute each. He tells a lot, even to where they go test the vaccine. They test their vaccines on females who are in prison. They're trying to blur the screen again. I see that they're trying to blur the screen again. Right? Yep. They're trying to blur the screen again. If you're on a mobile device, they're going to try to blur your screen. So he tells you that he tests his vaccines. His experiments are on females whom are in prison that are pregnant and having their babies in prison. The folks in the elderly homes, folks who are in the mental homes that have no one that comes and check on them, right? So during this supposed pandemic, when they're telling you can't visit your elderly in the elderly home or you're mentally ill in the mental home, you can't visit them, you can't see them, or you can only see them through a glass. No, you can't talk to them, not right now, not until months later down the road you were able to talk to them. Chances are they were experimenting on them. They're the first line of the test subject. Then you have your frontline workers, which will be your policy officers, your nurses, you know what I mean? Your city and state workers will be your other part of the line. They're the second in the line. Okay? So here we go. 1800s, used by British physician Edward Jenner, 1749 to 1823. For the technique he publicized of preventing smallpox by injecting people with the similar but much milder cowpox virus. But mind you, tribes that are locked away in the Amazon, tribes from the islands, tribes that was in the south, tribes that was in the more innermost woodland rainforest areas, they don't have access to vaccines in these things. But these type of diseases that they're talking about, they cured them using infusions, as in natural remedies. Okay? Anyway, similar but much milder cowpox virus. From vaccine pertaining to cows, from cows. From Latin vaccinus, from cows. From vacca, cow, a word of uncertain origin. So even cow is a word of uncertain origin, right? A mild case of cowpox, rendered one immune thereafter to smallpox. To use the use of the term for disease other than smallpox is due to Pasteur. Here you go. Early 18th century method of smallpox. Protection in England was by a kind of inoculation called virolation. From variola, the medical Latin word for smallpox. There are, I believe, the document that I have on the conception of the coronavirus. The document with it's about 10,000 case files that's in that document that I got, right? I'm going to start resharing it back again with the people. I'm going to start putting it back out there. Okay, it has variola. It has avian. Avian is bird. Okay, all types of flying animals, right? But anyway, there are two forms of smallpox: minor one that killed 2% or less of the people who got it, and the virulent that had about a 30% mortality rate and typically left survivors with severe scarring and often blinded them. Deliberately infected healthy young patients, okay, and often blinded them. Those who got the minor form were noted to be immune. Thereafter, to the worse. Doctors would deliberately infect healthy young patients with a local dose of the minor smallpox, usually resulting in a mild case of it at worst, to render them immune to the more deadly form. Jenner method was safer as it involved no smallpox exposure. That's bullshit. He gave them smallpox. You understand? That's pretty much what he did. Now, I don't know why I can't find. I was just reading these definitions day before yesterday. See, I should have did it then, because in one of these definitions, it points out it points out the difference also, that for one is using dead cells, which is a vaccine, and one is using something living, which is the infusion. Okay, but I don't want to say it. I want to show it to y'all. Right? Let me see if I screenshot that one. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Is I don't I want to make sure that you know. No, no, it's not there. All right, let me go back to it on my phone and see if I'll find it right back. If I find it right back, I'll screenshot it and free share it right back with you guys. Okay, because this is, whoo, I am telling you. This is back to infuse. Uh, okay. For purposes, let's sit extract a flavor to clean on the go process of fusion, fills, teach and impress to frequent repetitions or dominations, fill as with a certain quality, undergo the process of infusion, let sit in a liquid to extract a flavor or to cleanse, introduce into the body through a vein therapeutic purpose. That's that. Okay. Let me see if I see the next one now. I think I think it's gone. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Wow. It's gone. It's gone. Oh wow. Modifying element. It's gone. Wait, let me try one more thing. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, I'm gonna look up now. Wow, what? Are you guys still there? The internet on my phone just went out. If you guys are still there, press one. Press one. Let me know if you guys are still there. I just got kicked from the internet from my cell phone. Ah, this is crazy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is crazy. All right. Okay. So now it says, okay, here it goes. See, they're blocking it from the thing. Now I'm going to screenshot it to show you guys. Look, You're going to see that I'm still on YouTube on my phone, right? And I'm screenshotting it right now. Oh, they won't let me do it. Okay, let me snap a picture with my other phone. They blocked me from screenshotting. I'm going to screenshot that too. That I'm being blocked from screenshotting, right? So that you guys can see. I'm going to use my next phone and take a picture of it so that y'all can see. But let me read it out also to you guys right now. Right now. So it says vaccine, immunogen consisting of a suspension of weakened or dead pathogenic cells injected in order to stimulate production of antibodies. How does dead cells stimulate antibodies? Hmm? When that's something that you get from organic food, organic herbs, the plants, fruits, vegetables, breathing in clean air, drinking clean water. Huh? Now, I'm going to take a picture of it now with my other phone here. All right, let me snap this. And I'm going to scroll up to show y'all that I am on the etymology website. I'm going to scroll back down and try to screenshot it and show y'all that it's being blocked from being screenshot. Okay. Now, give me a few. I have to mail it to myself and then open it up and so you guys can see it, you know. The things we go through, you know, the things we do. But yeah, this is crazy. See, the average person don't do this. They don't look into things. They just take things for what these people say, and that's good enough for them. Well, that's not good enough for me because this is my body, and I have to know everything that's going into it, right? All the sources, gosh darn it, all the sources. Okay, is that it? Yes, I believe that's it. Okay, so how do I get this to? All right. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, and share this here. 1 second, y'all. I didn't know that they were not going to show it on the website when you pull up on desktop. I don't know why it's different. It shouldn't be. It should be the same all the way around, right? But that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Right. So, because it's crazy on my phone, I was able to screenshot it day before yesterday, and now today I can't screenshot it. So they blocked me from shooting it from this phone. Okay, now give me a sec. Let me cut this. Let me go to my email. Go get the footage. All right, and pull it right back up for y'all. Uh, uh-huh. No. Okay. All right. It's still loading, so I'm gonna give it a few seconds. All right, because this is to drive it home. All right, this is to drive it home. Okay. What's today's date? Oh, today's her birthday. All right. Let me close this out. Let me pull this up. One second. This whole thing is a process. It's a process. Because I have to get into my files now. And my downloads. Okay. All right, I got it. So I'm about to hit the screen share now. All right. Okay, I got everything. All right, so I'm going to hit the screen share right now. Okay. So if you guys could see the screen share, just press 1 and let me know. Okay. Just want to let me know if you guys can see the screen share. All right. Sister Amina, thank you, thank you, thank you, sis. All right. Now I'm going to zoom it in. So just to show y'all. So this right here, this is the current live that I'm watching right here that's going on. Right. Because I view back on my phone. And to show y'all, this is the Etum used in vaccination, 1846. From French vaccin, noun used of adjective from Latin vaccina, of vaccinus pertaining to a cow, right? Vaccine. But I think is it back? I think it's back. Now here is the noun for vaccine, and let's zoom in, right? And let me show y'all. So see, can't take screenshots due to security policy. What security policy? Huh? What security policy make you can't take a screenshot off a definition off of a public domain that gives definitions of words? Anyway, now vaccine, immunogen sub consistent of a suspension of weakened or dead pathogenic cells injected in order to stimulate production of antibodies. Right now, mind you, when she was speaking, she didn't say um she's not asking what's in the vaccine, right? She said this. Now let's replay it right back again. One more time.
I'm not asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up all of the ingredients in the infusion. I am sticking out my arm and I am taking the infusion.
That's what you call blind faith right there. Oh, I can't do it, sis. Cannot do it at all. But anywho, this is it right here. This is the noun for vaccine. All right. Now let's go back one more time before I get off here. Right. Let's go back to. Hold on. Let's go back to the website. Okay. Let me hit back to screen share for that, and let's pull up back the definition now of infusion. Okay. So y'all can see that there's a major difference. All right. So we're back on the Etum website, and let's go back into infusion. Infusion, a liquid extract obtained by soaking in water. Early 15th century, a pouring in, that which is poured in. From Old French infusion, injection, or directly from Latin infusionum, a pouring in, a watering. Noun of action from past participle stem of infudere to pour into, right? And then you go into infuse. And infuse, to pour in, introduce, soak, from Latin infusus, past participle of infudere to pour in, pour out, press in, crowd in, mix, mingle. Okay. Then let me see if it's here. Okay, I have it on my screenshot. You know, they don't show everything on here. I don't know why they do it like that on here. Yep, yep. I don't know why. Okay, let's go to the screenshots now. Let me see if it's here. Confused. That's vaccine. Give me 1 second, family. I'm pulling up back the other screenshot, the first one that I was showing you guys, right? So that we just drive this home. Okay, I gotta go back into the file. Oh my goodness. Okay, and pull it back up. All right, and let me come and screen share back that with y'all. Give me 1 second. With this one. Yeah, it's because I had to I had to snap the picture with one phone to the next phone, right? That's why. But you know what? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Because it says it's a little blurry, right? Let me also do this. I think I can share the link of the vet. Oh, there we go. I can share the link in the chat, right? With this phone, right? Give me a sec here. Uh, that's the link there. All right. Uh, on my mobile device, it shows the noun for vaccine when you scroll all the way down, which is like the offshoot definitions that they try to bury, right? You'll see the main definition that they try to show, but when you're on the mobile device and you scroll all the way down, you'll see another list of definitions for that one word. Okay? You see the other list of definitions for that one word. Now let me pull up back let me hit back for the screen share, right? For what I just put the link into. Okay. Share screen. Here we go. Now, let me zoom in on it. Yeah. All right. Uh, my my Cash App. I don't have that set up at this time. I had took it down, but you could just on the podcast site, whatever you deem to donate is much appreciated. You can put it on the podcast site, and I'll put the link to the podcast in a few minutes in the chat, right? But if you type in Shatabi Media, which is XTABI Media, it should pop up on Google, and it's on Encore. It's on Apple. I think it's also on iHeart. It's on many platforms. Many platforms. All right. So now here we go. So infusion, right? Noun for infusion, a solution obtained by steeping or soaking substance, right? Then here again, infusion, noun, the process of extracting certain active properties. And you know why they said active properties? Because it means living, all right? If something is active, it's alive, it's living. Other than vaccine, where it's telling you it's from a dead pathogenic, of dead pathogenic cells. It's dead. It's no good for you, okay? So, infusion, the process of extracting certain active properties as a drug from a plant. You see the difference? So, when she's saying infusion, she's talking about something organic and is not the same as the vaccine, people. It's not the same. And these people are so wicked. It's not the same. Okay? That's that. I'm gonna put the link to the podcast also in in the chat. Give me 1 second. Let's pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Okay. So that's the link to the podcast as well. So the Stanley Plotkin deposition is on that. And by the end of the day, I'm going to upload some more episodes of the Stanley Plotkin deposition on there. Also, I'm trying to see when Brother American Arawak's is going to be free. So we're going to be doing a podcast on the conversion of a right into a crime. All right, and what that is as well, so that you guys can get just be more open mind to what's happening. Okay, we can't wake you up. Only you could wake yourself up, and we can't tell you to research or study. Only you can do that. We can't tell you that don't take word of mouth from anyone for anything. Just go look up the information. After someone tells you something, go research it. Don't research it for 5, 10 minutes or a quick Google search. Do extensive research. Like if someone gives me a word right now and say, well, this is what it means, I'll look up every other word that's related to that word to get the full and the exact definition of what that word is. And that goes into sometimes hours of research just for one word. But you see, the thing is, with what these corporate bodies know is the corporate bodies out there, they know that because it's so much work, a lot of people don't want to do it. So they rather just cave and just go with what someone says, right? As long as the person has a degree, that's good enough for them. As if corruption don't come in all forms. Hmm? As if they don't have corrupt judges out there, which now they're passing supposed state statutes or policies to give judges immunity. Immunity. Can you imagine that? Why would a judge need immunity? What is he or she doing wrong to have to want or need immunity? Huh? Just like how they give the vaccine industry corporations immunity. Can't press charges against them if your loved one dies from something that they knowingly put out there that is not good for you and poisonous. Wake up, people. Wake up. Okay? This is the world that we live in. This is the society that we are in right now today. And a change cannot happen. A change will not come unless you be that change. And all you have to do is just be more mindful and be more into the world of what's happening in the world outside of yourself. Because what happens outside of you also affects you. Okay? Like seriously. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I wasn't gonna stay long, but I thank everyone for joining, everyone for being here, and just again, man, just get the word out to your friends, your loved ones, whoever that will listen and actually do the research. I always say if I have 10,000 people in a room and only two people say, okay, they're going to do the research and actually go ahead and do the research, then my job is done because one person can reach many. So imagine two, right? That's just my way of thinking. You know, the other day it was I used to say, damn, when I saw everything a few months ago when I saw how everything was going, I was like, damn, people are done for. This shit is just it's a wrap. It's what's the sense of even putting anything out there? But I realized that I can't do that. I have a responsibility within myself, you know, and if I didn't know the things that I know, would I have wanted someone to shed some light for me? And the answer for me was yes. So I continue to shed light on the topics that I feel that light should be shed on, right? And I just say, much respect and kudos to all the other platforms out there that are doing the same. The entire ICCC, Copper Hot Step, Empress Copper Fox, Lacona Empire, Super Sly 75, his other channel, Heavily Flawed, Nick Taylor, you know, kudos to them, right? It's a lot of information that has been shared through all of those platforms and continue to be shared. We're all at different levels on what we know. But the moral of the story is at least when we do learn something, we're sharing it. The trick now is not even the trick. The thing now is that it's to share the information without putting our spin or anything on it so that it's left up to the people to make up their minds on if they vibe with the information or not, right? And the only way they will know for sure is if they go and do their own research. All thing we can do is just point the way, and it's just up to you to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. All right, it doesn't matter how we feel emotionally or anything like that, but all we can do is just point the way. Okay, Star Vision Omni, thank you. But with that being said, I thank everyone for coming through, being a part of this stream. I thank everyone for the support that you continue to push through. And I say, um, may the Most High keep you safe keep your loved ones safe, protected, guide you through the proper channels of where you need to be. Whatever it is that you put your mind to accomplish, may you accomplish it. May success follow you through your life. You see what I'm saying? And again, in life, I learned that when you're just straight up front and forward with people, that you have the best experiences. Okay? So, with that being said, peace, love, light to you all. Thank you.